Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. At the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. These are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. We will get that at the end. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. The person on Sagittarius's mind, show me what they're hiding from Sagittarius. Oh. A little bit of their energy is stuck. It's like they have something to say or something they want to share, but they are holding back because they feel stuck. Like, how do I do it? Okay, if this is a friend, they're procrastinating on actually talking to you about this plan that they have to ask you out. And if it's not, they're holding back and procrastinating on talking to you about a reconciliation. It feels like this person really wants to move things to the next level between the two of you, even if that's like, let's fix whatever is broken or whatever happened here, and I'm ready to step outside of my comfort zone and let's just do this. I want to have fun. I want to celebrate. There's also like this person got a raise or has moved up in their financial status, and it makes them feel really good and they want to share that with you. But it's like a surprise. So it's almost like, let's go to dinner or let's go out. And then they're like, oh, hey, by the way, it would benefit your life and theirs in some way. I mean, that feels really good. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, as well as the 3 of Cups. Okay. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this Knight of Pentacles right here. Okay, so this person loves to have their freedom and do what they want without restriction. And so they procrastinate on moving towards asking you out because they're like, well, we're having a good time, but if I actually make it more official, even though I want to, what if things change? What if Sagittarius shows a different side to me? What if I can't go and do the things I normally get to do? So there's something about them holding on to this freedom that they have with this Knight of Wands that comes out. They don't want to let you go. They're just moving slow. They have a lot of things on their mind of how they're going to work it out. It does feel like they're not ready to grow up just yet because there's a part of them that doesn't want to grow up. And I know cross watchers are going to be like, how dare you? There's a part of all of us that don't want to grow up, right? There's something, we all want to feel that innocence like a child and embrace the world like nothing bad could ever happen. Now, when we're adults, we realize that there's things that in life that we can't do. But hey, we all have dreams still. We want to feel young. I want to feel young. Don't y'all want to feel young? Yes. So, but there's this part of them that's like, I just want to have fun. I want to have that freedom. I want to be able to, I don't want it to get old or boring, and maybe relationships tend to turn that way for this person. So let's go ahead and clarify this 2 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, as well as the 9 of Swords. They're very comfortable in their life, everything that they've built, established. They don't want to be used. Like, this person doesn't want to be used for their financial status. So if they move things ahead with you, they don't want it to be because they have money or they have a nice life. And there's something about them worrying and stressing, like worrying about the worst that could happen, that what if Sagittarius and I get together and then it doesn't work out, and then I've let them stay with me for free, or I gave them all this, that, and the other financially, help them with security financially. Somebody did something to this person in the past. Now, You know, if it's a reconciliation, they're definitely deciding that the mature thing to do would be to really work on trying to have a relationship with you, wanting to make that bold move because they don't want to let go of you, but they're also very nervous. And that Nine of Swords comes out as worry of what could go wrong and what if it doesn't work out. Well, at least they tried, you know? All they can do is try and see what happens. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it does, great. You know, they face that fear that they have. So let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Cups. A Page of Wands. They want to enjoy the moment with you. And if they're wanting to ask you out, they're going to do it. They're like, here I go. I'm just going to do it. They're going to make a sacrifice to ask you out. They're going to make a sacrifice to reconcile with you. If some of you are having issues with this person as well, like you two aren't really talking, or there's something that needs to be fixed between the two of you, they're like, screw it, I'm just going to do it. Because they feel like it's worth the sacrifice. Like they're not going to know unless they actually try. And if it's somebody new and them stepping outside their comfort zone to really nurture this connection, asking you out or getting together and wanting to hang out with you feels really good. But they do it in a way, I'm just going to tell you, with this Page of Wands coming out, they do it in a way like, let's just see what happens day by day. You're going to want something more concrete than that. And the reason I'm saying this is because since this person can't seem to let go of, you know, having a certain kind of freedom that they're used to, and they're very independent, they're very self-made, you know, and that's why they're like, I don't want to share something that I work so hard to get, which is everything in my life, with somebody who's just going to use me for it. That's their fear. But this person also doesn't want things to get old or boring, and they want to enjoy the moment and see what happens. And if it's meant to be and more is supposed to happen, then they're like, okay, then we'll do that. But let's start at square one. Let's see where things go. And all right, sounds good. But they will message you or show up if it's a reconciliation, something new here where they want to go out with you. They're going to ask you because they're just going to be like, hey, you want to go out this weekend? And it's not a friend thing. This person's trying to see where things go between the two of you. There's love, there's passion, you know, there's let me nurture you, let me caress you, and it feels good. It does. And they're not overthinking except for a few things where they worry. And, you know, I guess rightfully so. Let's go ahead and get a few messages from this person on your mind. Ooh. Okay, so the first thing that comes out is, I can't stop thinking about you. I feel like that applies to both stories that came out here. And there's also the I'm becoming a better person that comes out. So I gotta go eat after this because I'm like starving. My stomach's all rumbling. Like you can make it. I'm almost there. I'm becoming a better person. That feels like something where they're wanting to reconcile with you and show you that they're a better person. They're more nurturing. They pay attention to relationships. They try to hear people out and that they really put in the work towards it. They do fear that you might not take them back, but at least they're going to try. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So something tough that you two were going through. This doesn't really feel like the new situation where somebody wants to ask you out, but more so the reconciliation part there. And I know that I crossed the line with you. That might happen with a new person, but I'm really getting this as the person coming back to reconcile and be like, can we at least work on this and fix it and see what happens? Or if you want to give it another chance. They're nervous, but they're still going to approach you and they're going to ask. So, yeah. This is what I have for you. Oh, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, look at this. So you speak to me through music. Yeah, I felt that this was very important because every time they put on, the radio or a song comes on, it reminds them of you. And there's also, when they're thinking about you, the song that comes on, they're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I feel. And they get very in their thoughts about, okay, maybe when they're listening to a particular song, they're going to reach out and call you, text you, show up, ask you out, depending on your situation. If this is a reconciliation or someone new that's, been moving slow, they're now going to move towards asking you out. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.